water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please come in the den. Whether you are a Sun or Mars and water sign, it all applies. We're here to talk about the planets. Mars has moved into the sign of Gemini, and it will be there from July 20th until September 3rd. Like I said, check those charts. Sun on Mars and water can be up in here because some messages, a little delayed just then, some messages will definitely resonate. Promo sale is still active on my August monthly readings. If you want your own personal August monthly reading, book with me, girl. Pricing and contact information is down below for my other reading options. All the info will be in the pinned comment in the comment section. Have you liked the video yet? Have you subscribed? Thank you. So Mars is now in the sign of Gemini, and it was in a slower moving zodiac before Gemini. It was in the sign of Taurus. So, the themes that I got from Mars and Gemini was, you guys, the urge to seek stimulation, knowledge, and joy. Some of you guys will be feeling that urge with this transit, but the common thing that I've seen with everybody's readings that I've done today is taking action, okay? Taking action towards certain things they want to do in life. Specifically with this create energy, this has shown up in just about everybody's reading, okay? Putting pen to paper, putting that marker to an easel, that paintbrush to an easel, girl. We need the content. We need the music, okay, if you make that. All right, but your overall energy due to Mars being in the sign of Gemini will be dreams, fantasies, and divinity. This is my spiritual signs, symbols, messages, and confirmations card. So some of you guys could be getting some confirmation. It is time for you to get some sort of show on the road. It is time for you to begin some sort of project or endeavor, girl. Put the feet to the pedal, okay? Let's go ahead and see what you got going on, water signs. Spirit guys, how is this Mars in Gemini transit affecting all water signs? July 20th until September 3rd in 2024. Two of Pentacles, in and out, on and off, back and forth, some sort of income fluctuation. Water signs, some of you guys could be dealing with this during this time. Every time I get the money, it go right back out. All right. But I see with the Two of Wands, like some of you guys could be trying to practice minimalism during this time. So this for me isn't buying groceries for the whole week. You only buy groceries for a couple of days. And, you know, some of you guys might feel like that saves you money because you're only buying, you know, food for Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? So you're probably only buying like 2 meats or 2 vegetables or 2 starch or something like that, okay? Being a lot more cost effective whenever it comes to certain expenses that you guys have during this time, okay? I don't know, water signs. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know for you guys if a specific earth sign is the best candidate for you. A Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn man. To be specific, I just heard knocking. And if y'all been here before, girl, they be knocking on my door and sometimes they just come in this bitch, okay? Or could there just be some spiritual knocking? Have you ever heard that happen in your house, the way you hear like just random knocking? That could have just been that. King of Pentacles. Yeah, some of y'all, I could be talking about a man, or I could be talking about us I could be talking about a specific masculine energy, or I could be talking to the men about certain options that they have during this time. If I'm talking to the people about a specific masculine energy, some of y'all with the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, I just don't. Have you ever did like a checklist for somebody? You know, trying to weigh like the pros and cons of you dealing with them, and it's like, oh God, girl, there's more cons than pros. You know? I feel like some water signs might realize that some earth sign individual, or Aries, 2 of Wands here, is just not enough. It could be, you know, maybe their financial shit ain't together, okay? Maybe their finances not together. Or some water signs just feel like someone here, like, what do you want in life? Like some water signs here might not want to deal with someone who has no direction. Like they're not going anywhere in life. They're just kind of just making it. Men, if I'm talking to you, some of y'all need to be very, very careful about who you commit to. I'm talking about having kids. I'm talking about getting married to, because you don't want the nothing ass hoe. Okay, you don't want a nothing ass bitch. 7 of Cousin and 5 of Pentacles. Don't know how to do nothing for you or herself. Okay. Now you got a child with this person. Now you didn't marry this person. Now you live with this person. You don't want somebody like that. So water signs, it goes to say, whether you are a man or a woman, some of y'all, please be careful about who you are deciding to commit to. It's very rare that you meet somebody who ain't got their stuff together and they grow to have their stuff together and they still grow mentally. You know, they don't peak, right? If you want somebody to be at a certain level, meet somebody at your level. Don't try to, play Build-A-Bear with niggas, okay? Or bitches. Spirit guys, what's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit? July 20th until September 3rd in 2024. Oh, God. 10 of Cups. Excuse me. With the Ace of Pentacles. I say that oh, congratulations, water signs. If you are one of the water signs who are looking for it, some of you guys might get offered some sort of job or financial opportunity. Ace of Pentacles is here. Or this is being giving some money. That's great. That's great too. Okay, it's either legit money or a financial opportunity. The other thing that I saw, water signs, please don't believe in potential. I mean, everything has potential. Like, everything has potential to be something, but you cannot put stock in potential. You need to put stock in the actions. Okay, and I feel like some water signs here might be suffering from seeing what somebody can be versus what they really are. And I feel like that's probably keeping them tied to somebody who is like, no, they could be the perfect person. But are they? I mean, we don't need them to be perfect, but girl, are they the bare minimum at least, And, we're just asking for the bare minimum. It's getting very dangerous. And you need to be careful about that, water signs. Like, no, you need to see some materialization. You need to see this person be on something, all right? Spirit guys, what's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024? Six of Pentacles with the Judgment. I've said this earlier, it takes money to make money, but if you are consistently stingy with yourself, please don't expect for a lot of things to come towards you, water signs. Some of y'all need to stop being so stingy with yourself, whether it be investing money into yourself, investing money into certain projects. Or just not being willing to move on to new things, try new things. It's like you just want to stand still, stand in place, rather than see what all is out there, what all is available. Unfortunately, I see some water signs here might be suffering from standing still, or they consistently bounce back and forth from a certain situation, person. When I feel like this person has been shown time and time again, I think they would be better if they just left. But with the 10 of Cups, of course, I'm seeing it's not that easy. For me, girl, no kids. Okay? So, unfortunately, I see some water signs here might have a child with someone. Like, they might live with someone. They might be married to someone. So they can't just break up today and be like, girl, it's over. All right? But I also see you continuing to waste your time in a certain situation that is not best for you, isn't any better. Because as long as you stay there, as long as it's going to be for you to leave. And sometimes when you don't leave when you're supposed to, something happens that, you know, forces you to stay. Like, you know, girl, you had your chance. Spirit guys, what's happening? To all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024. 3 of Cups, but it came out in reverse. With the 6 of Swords. You know, the first thing that just came to mind for me, you can't be friends with exes. I don't care what nobody says. It's the truth for me. I've never really seen it play out or pan out unless it's individuals who are co-parenting. Like, they had kids real young and now they moved on to new relationships like 10, 15, 20 years later. That's the only situation I've seen that work out. You know, because either their kids are grown or, you know, girl, they messed with each other when they was kids and their tastes have changed, okay? But you cannot continue to keep a certain relationship in your life with someone if, like, it's not working out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're related to the person. It doesn't matter if you have kids with the person. It doesn't matter if you have a history with the person. You cannot keep somebody around who you know you can't have around you. Does that make sense? It should. Basically, you can't keep somebody around you who I'm hearing isn't doing anything in their life, doesn't want to do anything in their life. They don't have any direction. That either make you one or two things, the same or an enabler. And I don't mean to come off callous. I don't mean to come off cold to anybody. But the 3 of Cups is in reverse here. It's like somebody here continuously giving to a certain situation because it's not really delusional. It's like they want to see the best come out of it. But with the 3 of Cups in reverse, it's like, this is something that you shouldn't even be a part of. You know, you trying to make a fairy tale out of a certain situation you shouldn't even be nowhere near. Some people, this is about friends. Some people, this is about relationships. Some people, this is about the relationships they have with certain family members. Some people, this is about their financial situation, like jobs and stuff. It's like once you know what you want out of life, settling for anything less is going to feel horrible. Spirit guys, it's not going to feel right. What's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024? Hi, girls. Check your chart. You could have Venus in a water sign, but Divine Feminine is here with the Hermit. Now, girls, if I'm talking to you, you can't be friends with everybody. Doesn't mean that you can't be nice. Doesn't mean that you can't be friendly, but not everybody deserves a friendship from you, Hermit. And that is due to the fact that some people... sometimes you don't need certain shit spilling over into your life. And I feel like that happens whenever you maintain certain relationships with people who allow bullshit in their life, okay? And if you are showing up with the Hermit card, you have the lowest tolerance for bullshit. The lowest, okay? So that won't fly for too long. So some of y'all, this is not being able to maintain a relationship or a friendship with somebody that you had a child with. Yeah, y'all co-parent, but that's about it. We don't go on no dates, okay? No, I don't fuck with him or her like that. This is, you know, girl, yeah, that's my my auntie, but the bitch got problems. I don't fuck with her like that, okay? Some people, you know, you might be bound to them in some sort of way, but that don't mean you got to maintain a relationship with them. If, like I said, they allow bullshit in their life because it spills over in your direction. Spirit guys, what's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024? The Queen of Swords with the Hangman. Oh, and you know, if I'm talking about a specific feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman, some of y'all, this is like you can't be friends with somebody who be, you know, she be stepping out on her husband. I mean, unless the nigga like beating on her or some shit, why the fuck is she still there? Okay, but you know, it's like you can't be friends with somebody that partake in them type of activities, because if you do that to your mans, what the fuck would you do to me? All right. You can't be around somebody who, you know, deals with certain people for money, reasons only. Like they will use people. Like some of you guys, character matters to you. So once you see somebody here do something that you consider to be a character flaw, you can't fuck with them. Yeah, hangman. Because if you could do that over there, what will make me think that I'm special? And you wouldn't do it to me. So pay attention to that. Spirit guys, what's happening? What's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit? July 20th until September 3rd in the year 2024. The Page of Cups. This is your card with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I told you, some of you guys are very nice, very inviting, very friendly, but you're also Queen of Swords, very picky who you decide to create relationships with, because some of you guys have been used before. You've been taken advantage of before. Yeah, my left hand is itching. You've been taken from. Things have been taken from you. You feel like you've been used. So now with the Queen of Swords, yeah, it is a little bit hard to get in. No pun intended. It is a little bit hard to be around me nowadays. I've had all sorts of people do me wrong. Family, friends, lovers. So now I have to be very particular in who I decide to be vulnerable with, who I decide to open myself up to. Nine of Wands. Spirit guys, what's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024? The Seven of Wands. That's why some people can't get a hold of you now. You know what I find very hilarious and funny and also sad and pathetic? There are some family members who will treat you like shit, who will do shitty things to you and then use the excuse of y'all being family as the reasons why you should forgive them. Like, no, if we, you know, banking off of that, because we family, you shouldn't have did what you did to me. Bozo. Like, there, and I feel like it happens everywhere, girls. And some of y'all have had that happen to you. To where there's no excuses. There's no excuses. I will not be used and abused anymore. And if I see someone here is capable of that because I see them do it with other people, I will assume that you will do it to me and you will get the fuck from around me. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I ain't finna have my time wasted and my heart broken. All right? Or my feelings hurt. You can get the fuck on. Yeah, I see some of you guys saving yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of heartbreak by, you're not really turning off, like you're not avoiding people, because the Page of Cups is still out here. It's like, girl, I still speak to people. But Three of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Wands, I don't consider everybody to be my friend. Last card, Spirit guys, what's happening? And unfortunately, I see some of y'all, there's someone around you who still tries to act like they like you, but they don't. But I feel like they doing this because they want something from you. It could be attention, it could be time, it could be energy, it could just be to just be in your presence. Unfortunately, some of y'all, this is somebody here close to home. This is someone that you're related to, someone that you have dated, someone that you have a child with, someone that you work with. Like, nah, girl, the jig is up. No, I know you. Last card, Spirit guys, what's happening to all water signs during this Mars and Gemini transit, July 20th until September 3rd in 2024? The Page of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Yeah, whenever it comes to your own creative endeavors, water signs with the Queen of Swords, that got to be something that you don't play with. Like, you can't let anything get in the way of you pursuing certain creative passions of yours. or certain pursuits of yours. And this will involve you saying no to certain things. Like there'll be certain things that you have to say no to in order for you to prioritize your own pursuits and your own passions. And I don't see it as a stingy energy. I really don't. Because with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you are still willing to give, but you have a limit now. And the people who I feel are users will definitely show their hands whenever you start to limit yourself. And they're like, what? But that's them showing their true colors. All right. Some of y'all, like I said, have or will experience this with family, friends, and people that you are romantically involved with, and people that you work, people that you work with. It's all good until you start saying no. Water signs, this was your Mars. Mars and Gemini reading. Remember, check your chart because you could have Sun, Mars, or Venus in a water sign. And some messages in here will definitely resonate with you. Like the video.